The thoughts, views, and opinions of SLYTalk are strictly those of the host and guest, and not necessarily those of the management and owners of More 94 FM. This is SLYTalk.
Relationship blues? Perplexed? Confused? Bothered? Hurt?
Yeah.
Sounds like you could use some SLYTalk. Here we go. More entertainment is definitely here on 194.9. I am your girl, Sly, and this is SLYTalk. Thanks so much for joining us again. For those of you joining us for the first time, this is our second show, and we are so excited you decided to kick it with us on this beautiful Sunday afternoon. If you missed the last show, shame on you. Head on over to our YouTube page at SLYTalk and plug in your earphones for the ride of your life. Last week's topic was, does being cheated on give you the right to destroy your partner's property? Hot topic, guys. It's definitely worth the listen. I gotta give a super shout out to our sponsors over there at Allen Young & Co. Ladies, I know it's super hard cleaning house, being a mom, cooking, being a wife. Get yourself a nanny for a day and let her deal with the hard stuff while you do the naughty stuff. Okay? Allen Young & Co. has the cheapest prices in one-day cleaning as well as deep carpet cleaning. So if you got that rug that needs a good shampoo to make it glow again in the living room or in a specific bedroom throughout your home, give them a ring today or send them a WhatsApp message at 816-8187. That's 816-8187. This show is also brought to you by our buddies over there at the Switcher House. Listen, this is that lemonade that will make you slap your mama. Yes, Bahamas, you're a Bahamian mama. And you know slapping mama is not something you want to do. It's that good, buddy. Trust me. Real fresh hand-squeezed lemonade by the gallon. And in a variation of flavors like guava, tamarind, guanap, mango, lemonade, iced tea or fruit punch for any party, get-together, or corporate event you may be having. Give them a ring at 424-0445. Again, that number is 424-0445. Remember, SLYTalk encourages you to listen in as a couple. It's time to take that mid-afternoon drive with the boo. So, guys, let me tell you why it's so important to listen with your partner, okay? So you know those things you really want to tell your man or your lady, but can't for fear of causing an argument or setting a fire, right? If you're listening with them, it's a brilliant way to get them to hear what you really want to tell them by letting us say it for you. Just give them the rock eyebrow from time to time when you hear the point you need to get across, if you know what I mean. So get those wine glasses chilled and let's dive in. Turning the attention to my panelists, we have Abaco.
Hey, how you doing?
Newts.
Hi, what's going on, Bahamas?
And, of course, we have Terrio.
Hey.
And I'm your girl, Sly. Of course. It's no question that we have moved completely away from the initial design of the male and female roles. But how far should we really be from the original design of things, right? Some think we have really outdone ourselves, and others are cool with the changes that have come with time. You be the judge. Those numbers to dial again are 341-6673. Again, those numbers are 341-6673. You can also send us a message on Facebook. That's SLYTalk, SLYTalk, or a WhatsApp message at 816-8187. Our topic for today, the male role versus the female role. Know your role, Cole. Nudes.
Hi.
What do you think the role of a man was intended to be, my fair lady?
I think the role of a man was intended to be the protector. Mm-hmm. He's supposed to be the leader of his home, the head of his household, the breadwinner, the chief breadwinner. Mm-hmm. If you look at the intended design, the intended design, the breadwinner. Part of his role also supposed to be the teacher. Okay. In terms of teaching his kids, he should take partnership in raising his kids and rearing his kids. When it comes to the daughter, teaching her what a man is supposed to be.
Hello, somebody.
You know, how a man is supposed to treat a woman and how she should, what she should be looking for.
Right.
As far as the son, teaching the son how to be a man in terms of how to be responsible and taking care of his responsibilities and how to be exactly like how his father is to his family.
So, I'm go.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, okay.
Do our men do that these days? Do our men do all of those things?
I think for the most part, men, behemoth men do, but at the same time, you have to know.
Oh boy!
Hold on.
What do you have to know?
Well, like Ms. Newsom said, the traditional roles were what she said, like what men were what men intended to be. But as time went on, gender roles have kind of blurred. Whereas you have women evolving to the point that they no longer do the traditional roles themselves, but yet they want to pigeonhole men and keep them in a.
Whoa!
Oh, hold on. Let me finish my point. I'm almost done. Hold on. What I'm saying is,
so much I want to say.
Hold on. Listen. There's nothing wrong everything she said I agree with. I think man's supposed to be the lead and all,
right.
the whole 9 years. But hold on. But at the same time, a lot of women they want a traditional man, but they themselves have moved away from being a traditional woman. Hold on. Let me finish my last point. Women have evolved now to, going out and getting educated and, doing what they have to do and not being home to take care of the house like the traditional role of the women was intended, but they look at the man and say, hold on, I need a man to do this, I need a but they themselves are not doing it themselves, but yet they want to pigeonhole up the man into that the same traditional roles, and I think you can't evolve and start being different, but yet you want the man stuck in that one.
So how's the woman supposed to be?
Hold on a minute, because he didn't even answer the initial question. The question was, do you think the men...
I said yes.
You think they do what they were intended to do?
I think, but hold on. I already know before you.
Hold
on, let me finish.
Don't get stuck now.
No. I already knew because the popular argument is what women have, or behemoth women have, is men have fallen behind, so women have to step ahead and put it in front. But hold on. See. That in some aspects that you might be right, but at the same time, let's look and examine why that happened.
Okay, let's do that.
Right, and
go ahead and give me your reason for that.
Right, one of my reasons what happened was there's a trend going on now to empower women. This whole feminist movement to empower women, which is good, but at the same time, you're leaving young men behind.
Really?
Yeah, because
we're leaving you behind. And you're intended to be the leader as the original design, but we're leaving you behind.
You're leaving young men behind. If you only when I was growing up, I was.
You realize as a leader, no one can leave you behind.
Let me make my point.
Please make
when I was growing up, I was taught as a man to go to high school and then come out and try to find a job to help bring in revenue for the house. My sisters was taught
build a house first, then bring in
to bring in revenue for the house, for the immediate house.
Okay, gotcha.
I was straight out of high school. My sisters was taught to get a tertiary education. So if you encourage a young man to listen, go out there and get a little trade and try to make some money or be a packing boy, whatever, but you tell the young girls to listen, study, and eventually 10 years or a decade down the road, the roosters will come on the chicken will come on to hatch, whereas you will have more women more educated, getting better jobs, but yet they left men behind.
How are they leaving?
Hold on, if you look at the University of the Bahamas, they have more women enrolled in school than men.
Why is that?
Because young men are not encouraged to go to school.
Whose fault is that they're not encouraged?
Women. Hold on,
really?
Listen to my dad. Look, hold on. Let me Stop.
Dun, dun,
hold on.
Let
me ask you this one point, Miss Newsom and everybody on the panel.
What? Can you stop calling Miss Newsom? I feel like the lady's salty and baggy.
Some sea grapes.
Yeah.
Listen. We could all agree that most of the households are single-led homes, right? I have some statistics here.
You think so? You think that most of the houses are single?
All right, listen. All right, back in 2012, there was a report done, and they said half of Bahamian children were born to outside marriages. They said 60% of children were born out of wedlock, and that's back in 2012. I can only imagine what it is in 2017. But my point is, most of the households are led by women. So if you guys agree with that so far, right? Right. So if most of the households are led by women, who is bringing up the most of the young men?
What do you mean?
No.
Who should be bringing them up is the question you need to ask.
Hold on.
Because he still doesn't really answer the question.
I'm serious. He's like trying. He's like spinning around.
The question was.
I agree with you.
The question was, are Bahamian men living up to the intended design? And you said yes, and then you just kind of went on the time.
No. Listen. Yes, I know. Because you have some men who have the nucleus family where you have a father who teaching. Because a woman, I don't care how you. I mean, you can have the best mom, but you can never teach a man how to be a man. You need a male figure. We have a lot of these households where we don't have male role models anymore. So if you have men grown up not having this male role model, how are you be a man? Where you have a lot of women leading households.
Seriously, you asking that question?
Yes, go ahead. Yeah, I asked that question.
Listen, you done went all the way around the mulberry bush. What I really want you to help me to understand is, why isn't the male figure where he needs to be? We're not discussing all these different things.
Hold on. But from what I hear, he's blaming us.
Yeah,
he's saying that. Hold on. You got a chance to speak. I just want to stick a little 2 cents in here because what you're saying is the reason that men aren't consistently in their role or in the intended design as they should be. Part of it is because they're single at homes and the women aren't doing their part in terms of because they can't raise a man because they're not a man. And then you went another part and said because of the feminist movement.
No.
Hold on, you said the feminist movement and you said that women are empowering women and we're leaving the men behind. But if you're in a position of leadership and everything comes down to choice, all of us have the choice. All of us can grow up in the same circumstances, in the same environment.
Did you hear what I just said just now?
How do we leave you behind?
There's not one. Hold on. This starts at home. It's not just one factor. If you look in the Bahamas alone, all you hear is female-driven programs. You hear about female empowerment.
And that is the problem.
Hold on. It is a problem because listen to me. We need more men. We need more male empowerment programs. Listen, hold on. Even if you look at television, they bash men. They make men out to be silly people. Look at the latest Ghostbusters movie. I don't know if you guys watched it.
I didn't watch that.
Well, the male in that was a dumb fool. My thing is, the trend now is to make. Hold on, no. To see you. The trend now is to make men out to be silly or incompetent or whatever, and to push the female agenda.
I totally disagree.
Well, of course you would.
I totally disagree. If you are the leader, meaning you're in front of the pack, how am I making you out to be anything?
Listen,
I partially agree with you.
What I'm
partially agree.
I
can kind of see what you're saying, and let me tell you why I can partially agree with it, because there is definitely more. I have to agree. There are more female empowerment. There's more female clubs. There's more female seminars. If you go on Facebook right now, there's more events pushing females at the forefront. One, and then two. Also, unfortunately, when you have, I think in a way we're kind of. I'll be very sensitive how I say this, but I think in a way we're kind of creating bitter women. And I want to explain that before I get back. I want to explain that. Hold that 1 second.
Go ahead.
I want to say creating bitter women in terms of the fact that when you're a single parent, I'm saying this because I'm a single parent,
right?
But I've been fortunate to have sensible men in my life, so I don't have the negativity of someone who's not doing their part. I have active fathers. I have no issues. But we're talking about persons who, if they went through a bad relationship, then they end up having a child, the father isn't in their life. So now that woman may be bitter towards men, and she kind of pours that over into her kids, to her daughters, or she may talk negative, like sometimes you're barren, or you're just like your father, you're no good pa, and all this different stuff.
Right.
So that kind of spills over, and so now you're creating a generation of people who don't see men in a positive light, if I'm making sense to you.
Okay.
So now by creating this, by starting this trend, so now you're looking at, something, you don't need a man for nothing. Because you've seen your mother, Like, that's why I'm totally against the whole during Mother's Day celebrating the single parent as a mother and father. No, it's during Father's Day. Celebrate at the end of the day. Yes, you're a woman. My thing is, what message are you carrying over? I'm just saying, what message are you carrying over to girls that you don't need a man? But the same young lady that you teach you don't need a man is going to be the same one when she gets older and be quote unquote independent is still going to have that hole in her that she needs a man.
So I'll just say this one little piece, right? Mm-hmm. Both of you made some very valid points. What I get from him is that we came up in a society where more emphasis is put on female empowerment. Mm-hmm. There are more opportunities, more family support, the female agenda. If you got 2 sons and a daughter, you tell your 2 sons you're going to be here to go study some plumbing or something, and your daughter going to be the accountant or the lawyer or the doctor or whatever she wants to be. That's usually the case.
Okay,
most guys. I'm just saying this is the most common thing on average, right?
Okay.
So you'd find that in families with girls, that usually happens, that they put more emphasis on the education, on the development for the daughter. The sons, men are seen as waymakers. We can make our own way. Whatever you want, you can do. You can go work hard in the sun, save your money up, and do what you got to do. In most cases, you get sidetracked by a woman, in any case, having a little baby. No, I'm not blaming you guys. I am saying to you is that most guys, when they get jobs, what do? They buy a car. What do? They want to look how they look. They want to get things. We don't have the focus that are focused.
Exactly.
Yes, we get the part.
Okay.
But some females aren't focused because y'all could still have your Michael Kors and get everything y'all can get from a guy and your family collectively and still pursue your education fully financed. Most guys can't. Because they don't have no one giving. There's no alternate.
They don't have no guy, no one giving them money.
We ain't got no. We ain't got no sugar. We ain't got no sugar mamas. We ain't talking about that part. So on the latter end is that. On the latter end is that you find that most women, when they get this, like you said, this complex that I am woman, and I can do everything and I don't need a guy.
And that is totally correct.
It's wrong. I mean, it's
totally correct in the sense that a woman should believe that they are great. No.
You should be happy within yourself to understand who you are and accept who you are.
But you don't feel to do
sweetie, hold on.
There's a reason why
there's a reason why we have different things in different areas on each of our bodies.
Right.
My point is plugs and sockets connect. Yeah. That's how it works, okay? So you need the other part. I don't care how you put it, which way, either you buy it or you have it.
Okay,
so you find that these people, now you get together with a guy, and if you give the guy the impression that you don't need him, as much as he may want to do, he won't do anything.
So you're saying independence
and the road, it's not, don't listen to me.
Independence can cause
it. Right. Don't mind, hold on, all I can say is.
He wants to feel his value.
Right. Don't mind Beyonce, Don't mind Beyonce talking about independence. Beyonce ain't leave her. Beyonce got 3 babies with that big lip boy. She ain't leave him. She right there with her husband and all y'all talking about, I independent, I is my own woman. That woman's staying with her guy. And she works with her guy. Because you know what happens is, even though Beyonce makes money, they don't get their roles confused.
Boom. Mm-hmm. We got to take a question from our Facebook page. It's lighting up. Amanda Ray says, females have pushed their way through to gain equality with men, all because of the fact that we have had to jump in and play their roles for so long. Why should I, hang tight, let Amanda have her day. Why should I play the role and not get the pay? I'm daddy for the kids, the provider for the home, but my title is woman, and I am told to sit small because that's what ladies are supposed to do. But I feel like if we are picking up your socks and dirty laundry, cooking, cleaning, juicing you on a regular, which is our job, and still expected to play daddy and provider, then equality is well deserving. Yikes! That's a hot one, Amanda. Thanks, my love, for your contribution. Panel, what do you say to that?
Now I'll say this, right? If you shouldn't have to play the role for a person if you allow them to play their role. If they want to play their role, if they're playing their role, I don't need to play the role. If the role is being done, I don't need to play it.
I don't know why you guys listen. When women tend to.
Don't stumble.
Hold on, women.
Don't stumble.
You choose these guys. I mean, like I was saying last week, in terms of ignoring red flags, you chose this guy, this lackluster guy, initially, going out, have a child with him, and then all of a sudden, oh my God, he's not playing his role. Come on. But my thing is, he didn't just stop playing his role. If you properly examine the situation,
listen, some people only date for maybe 6 months
but
a year.
that's my point. So
you're not gonna know everything about these people before you marry them.
Shouldn't you?
Let me give it one thing. You know the term. You can't turn a gardening tool into a housewife.
Okay.
You cannot turn a male into a man. If he's a man, he's a man. When you meet him, he will be a man.
And what is a man to you?
A man is a man is obviously, you know what the man is, but a man is, you have to be able to know who you are, secure in yourself. A leader, that is a person that understands.
But that's the problem. That's the issue. That's the question that we're asking. Why aren't they being leaders anymore?
Because they have not been trained to be such.
I was giving you reasons why.
Let's talk about the females. Let's do it.
Let's look at how you got to look at how society is designed. Again,
it's changed.
Being a leader starts with affirmation. You have to have that confidence, that affirmation. That has to be set in stone for you, or not set in stone, but at least set in your mind. We don't have that here. A lot of people, like I said, leaders are created. They're just not, some people say leaders are born. That's an awesome theory. Mm-hmm. But leaders are developed, created.
Okay.
All right? They are molded. That's how it works. Listen, you don't just jump up and say, I'm a leader today. Because you could lead, anybody could lead, I mean, just that where they will lead you, you will just be led astray. That's it.
Appreciated. So, let's ask another question. Why do women have to explain themselves so often to the point of exhaustion? Like, women, I am this, I am that, I am the next thing.
What do you mean? You mean in a relationship, or you just mean in general?
Right. Yeah. No, we're talking relationship now. We're in a relationship. Listen, I need this. I need the next thing. I think men know what women need.
No, hold on.
Y'all don't know what y'all need. What you talking about?
Women are even confused when it comes to knowing what they need.
Even Jesus spoke about that.
Let's boil this down to the lowest common denominator. Just as it relates to on paper, I want a nice guy, I want this, I want that, but for some reason you still go with the bad boy. But you say it on paper, you want this guy who's sensitive, who expresses his feelings. But when you have a guy like that, you know the typical woman say,
what?
He can't like a little girl, man. He complaining too much, or he talking too much.
That's true though.
Hold on. But my point I'm trying to say is, women project one thing and say they do the other. Where you think that cliche or that talk come from? What KB's popular song? She wanna thug? That is going on for years and years because women
I don't think you're correct in that because
No. What I'm saying is women say one thing.
That's a particular type of woman you're talking about.
Okay, yeah, but what I'm saying is typically a woman. One, they think that men could read their minds, and sometimes if you simply, because we learn differently, men and women are different. Hold on, but you saying why you gotta explain yourself? Sometimes you have to just sit down and communicate to your mind.
Right. You don't know I want the door open when we walking into a restaurant. You don't know I'd like to have my hand held when I'm walking down the street. You don't know that. These ain't things you know.
You don't know that I don't want you to accuse me of dating every girl that you look at that walks past me.
You want to know that.
It's a lot of you don't knows that's out there.
No, you don't know. You don't know the reason why I'm accusing you is because you always in your WhatsApp. You don't know that.
I could have been talking to Jesus. Who knew?
How convenient.
Really?
No, but I can say something as it relates to relationships, and I think it's from both ends. A lot of people are taught how to attract a mate, but not taught how to maintain a relationship. So you'll find that there are persons who are jumping out of relationships for the simplest things because they're in a home where they may not necessarily see a good marriage, where they may not necessarily, and we like to throw it on single parents, but in honesty, there are some people who grew up in households where there were both parents, and they didn't get to see what a good relationship was like because they could have had two parents who were living separate lives in the same household. So really, in honesty, we're social media. We have songs. We have literally everything thrown at us that kind of shows us relationships not in a good light, or even a lot of hip hop songs. They're
very
they're very
misogynistic.
Yeah, so pretty much you have a lot of different things. But I'm just saying, like what is there to teach you? You know, how to do things right. But if you how to maintain a relationship as opposed to just how to attract someone with your body, with the physical. But once you get that, then what next?
But if you watch like you said, social media and a lot of these popular television series or whatever, they.
We'll be right back, guys. Thank you so much. We'll be right back.
Has dominated the talk show scene for more than 10 years. Legacy continues, bringing a fresh perspective, objective views and opinions, thought-provoking and insightful real talk.
Listen, you can't see the vision of a new leader if you don't give him the chance to show you the vision.
Professor Rudy Taylor, I'll be your host every week. Weekdays from 10 to 12.
Call and call you live.
Good morning, Professor Tinker.
What you saying, brother?
Man, welcome home.
Professor Rudy Taylor is on More 94.
Parliamentary Act of 1991. You tell me 1991 today has been like 20-something years, and ain't nobody put some glasses on and reread this thing over and say this don't make no sense?
Oh, try something new, man. You got these young fellas there, these young little snappers. You holding them back with these old farts, man. Throw them out to the yard with the rest. You guys are awesome. I really like you.
Entertainment is on More.
It's another More 94 Summer of Fun, and Buddy Hield Basketball is back. This year, it's going to be bigger than ever.
The New Orleans Pelicans select Buddy Hield.
Coming off his record-setting rookie season in the National Basketball Association, drafted first round of the NBA draft to the New Orleans Pelicans, where he lit up the three-point line. And now for the Sacramento Kings, Shavano Buddy Hield, straight out of 8 Mile Rock, Grand Bahama, is a true Bahamian son of the soil.
Buddy Hield. There's a three-ball.
Winner of the 2016 John R. Wooden Award, Naismith Men's College Player of the Year 2016, Big 12 Conference Men's Basketball Player of the Year 2016, and Best Male College Athlete SP Award 2016, just to name a few. This coming July 28 and 29. Welcome Buddy and his friends as he hosts his annual basketball summer workshop at the Sir Kendall J.L. Isaacs Gymnasium in Nassau. Parents, sign up your girls and boys and get ready to have some fun. Learn about basketball, teamwork, and be empowered to be the best that they can be.
Some of the life lessons my mama taught me is that the road is not for the fastest or the swiftest, but it's for those who enjoy to the end.
For more information on this exciting opportunity, email us at buddyhieldpsw@gmail.com or download the More 94 app for more information. Buddy Hield Basketball and another More 94 Summer of Fun coming this July. You don't want to miss it.
Tap back, Buddy Hield. You know, you called it. He's so athletic, so good around the rim.
Brought to you by K1 Distributors and Wholesalers, Image Investment, Alive, Digiprint, Caribbean Bottling Company, Sugarman, Charity Bakery, Apex Awards and Signing, Vitamall, Stone Arc Sports Management, Custom Computers Limited, Original Patty, Janae's Uniform Center, Commonwealth Bank, Cable Bahamas, Burger King, and of course, More 94, because more entertainment is on More 94. No one can stop us now.
Can't get enough of More 94?
Now you can take More 94 with you anywhere you want to be with the More 94 app, available in the Apple App Store or in the Google Play Store.
Download the app today. Get more entertainment on More 94.
Right in the palm of your hand.
Audio stream all of your favorite shows on More 94.
Send voice notes.
Get up-to-date news feed.
More 94 exclusive videos.
Access Facebook,
Twitter,
and Instagram right from your smartphone.
More entertainment is definitely on More 94.
And it's now available right in the palm of your hand.
Download the app now.
Download the app now and take More 94 with you. More 94, the Bahamas Superstation, now in the palm of your hand.
More 94.
The entertainment capital of the Bahamas. Yeah. We built a better radio station to entertain you.
That's only the plan.
More entertainment is on More 94.
Want to ask a question or contribute to today's show? The numbers to dial are 341-6673 or toll free 1-242-300-6673. WhatsApp a message at 816-8187. And we're back. SLYTalk is brought to you today by Allen Young & Co., your choice for daily domestic or corporate janitorial services. Get that house clean and those clothes ironed, little mama. You can reach them at 816-818-8171. That's 816-8171. SLYTalk is also brought to you by the Switcher House. For all your party and family gatherings, dial 424-0445 for the best homemade lemonade, iced tea, and fruit punch on the island. That number is 424-0445. For those of you just joining us and would like to be a part of today's show, here's how you can. Drop us a line through our Facebook or Instagram inbox at the handle SLYTalk, or send us a WhatsApp message at 816-8187. If you have a girlfriend or a guy friend who you think needs to hear our message today, get on the phone now. Give them a ring up and get them tuned in to More 94. Why? Because Sly is in your ear, baby. Our topic today is the male role versus the female role. And we're back.
Yes.
Let me ask you a question. You think males are happier with being that social man? Let me explain what I mean. Let me explain what I mean. Men, I often hear like one or two of my friends, they'll be like, oh, this is a man's world. And, females have them thinking really big in the head, like, oh, I'm it. I'm the this or whatever. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Fine. But they're good with, knowing that, okay, I have a little sweetie hair on the side, or, have men adopted that ideal?
What ideal? I don't understand the question.
Of having sweethearts?
Like being a socialite, being a family man, but being the social man.
But hold on, you remember, I cannot be a socialite or having sweethearts or side chicks without first that woman agreeing to this.
Say what happened now?
Hold on. I can't. What I'm saying,
why you trying to come for me?
No, listen to what I'm saying. I can't do none of that.
You don't never answer my question.
What is the question? You saying that men are accepting it?
I said, do you think they prefer to be more of a socialite?
I don't think so. I think it comes with I think it comes with maturity. Eventually, when you grow up as a man, you can want that one person.
But not that speed up.
Everyone cheat. Everyone have different times. Like just like a woman, a lot of women went to that liking the bad boy phase or whole phase.
We call it the partying phase.
Well, the partying phase. So what I'm saying is, people mature differently, and as a man, when you grow up, you don't wanna be with Felicia, Tanisha, and Miss Jenkins. You're gonna want that one person when you come on to, you can be vulnerable around and just be yourself around. So I think it comes with the maturity. So I don't accept that. I think it may be a phase, and some guys take longer to mature than others. That's how I feel.
How do you feel, Taro?
I think it really just depends on what your vocation is as well, because I am a social guy, but I am a family man. Like, both.
Help me with that.
You can balance it out.
Because I had a lady say to me, something, my boyfriend really, he giggles too much with girls when he see them out or whatever. He's too sociable. Now, I know about the sociable female, honestly, because I'm very, very sociable. I am, laughy. Hey, what's up? Da, 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 da. I'm like that. That's my personality. Mm-hmm. So I get it. But do guys carry it a little bit too far? Have they adopted the idea of, I need a boo on the side, even though I have my family at home?
No. I mean, personally, I don't think so.
Is that like a gangster lean? Like if you don't have a chick on the side, you ain't saying nothing.
Well, I mean, I think that in this country, that has become the norm, even though we're really small. Sweetheart is like a regular thing over here, but I don't think it's for everyone, and everybody doesn't do it. Mind you, it isn't really necessary, but...
Give me a fraction on that. Give me an idea of how many
because you have statistics on that.
Well, how many men have sweethearts?
How many you think are opposed to that lifestyle?
Well, that's just like saying, here's a statistics on how many gold diggers in the Bahamas.
I was there.
Do you have the statistics?
You have a problem.
No. I mean, you're trying to, like, once again pigeonhole men. And
I'm just asking.
But honestly though, like, let's be real, right? Like, there are a lot of women here in comparison to men.
Right.
That's one.
No,
it's not a problem. I'm just giving you what it is.
Okay.
A man can find a man can find women and choose one. Then you have the other women that are just like, hey, listen, I know you have someone, but I really have no one. Let me just borrow you.
And then what do you say?
You should say no. That should be an automatic.
I think in that situation,
no.
I think in that situation, the man is a victim here.
He's a victim because it's called peer pressure. But no, I'm just kidding. No.
Okay, I was just kidding. At the end of the day, you have to say what he said. He said that she would choose. She would know that he would have.
I know you have somebody.
Choose,
and they're still trying to get you.
No one can make as a woman. No one can make you a side chick or a sweetheart. You choose to do that. You can be a side dude if you want to. At the end of the day, where's the popular argument is to blame men and say all men are dogs or men cheat so much more than men.
Right.
Buddy, the average guy don't cheat, but they cheat usually with a woman, and most times. There's a great argument women like to say is when they would say, I didn't know he was married. So, okay, you found out 2 months, 3 months later, so why are you still with him? Well, I fell in love, buddy. At the end of the day, regardless of, okay, when you found out, you had a choice to leave. And most women, because of whatever the circumstances or the reasons is, they don't leave. So at the end of the day, when do women start to accept responsibilities for their actions and the sweetheart and the side chick role? You can't only blame men.
Okay, so in an international study was done, and it showed that more than half of all women complain that they don't get what they need from their relationship and simply reduce their standards. That's serious.
That probably was done by a female.
Calm down. In the same study, almost half of men said their relationship is perfect and wouldn't even attempt to consider leaving.
Right.
That is very interesting.
I can tell you why too. I want to say something on that. Usually, right, when a guy says he wants a woman that cooks and cleans and does certain things, he doesn't change his mind on what it is he wants. Right? That's the reality, guys. Hold on. It is the truth, though. You know what? Let me not even make it a woman and man thing, right? I'll just give you a scenario. If a guy walks in a store, 9 times out of 10, he knows what he wants. He just picks it up. He walks out, right?
He's not going to use a store.
I'm giving you the scenario. A lady walks in the store. What happens?
We want to browse.
That turns into an adventure, okay? But women would you would tell me right now, Terrio, I want you to, when we go out, I need you to hold my hands, and I need you to look me in my eyes at least like 10 seconds every 1 minute. Like in 1 minute, I need you to give me 10 seconds of eye contact. And then I need you to put your arm around my shoulder, and I need you to flick my right ear, and then you can give me all of that.
But you know,
I would do all of that. And you know what you would do tomorrow?
What?
I'm mad. Why? I did everything you wanted. Yeah, but you could have flicked my ear a little longer.
Let me tell you what the problem is with that.
I don't like you flicking my ear anymore. I need you to do something else.
Let me explain it for you. Let me tell you why.
You're confusing the mind.
No. We didn't excuse
because your mind changes.
Because if you was able to think on your own, then we wouldn't have a problem. That's the first issue. Okay? I shouldn't have to tell you what you need to do to please your lady. That's number 1. Number 2.
You're wrong, though.
No.
Really?
There are instances where... Could I finish?
I want to hear this.
Let me hear this.
Because I have a little 2 cents on that.
There are situations where I agree you should, sit your man down and explain certain things. Maybe he's not, touching that butt right or whatever. Maybe you want to, help him to cross that threshold. But simple things like holding hands and kissing and hugging and, hey baby, how you doing?
Know that some people
Hang tight, buddy.
Be good.
Taking the initiative to call me through the day or send me a nice little text message. These are simple things. These elementary.
No, notwithstanding those things. You
said hold hands.
We're talking about what physical things that you require.
Listen,
things that are pleasurable for you. It's not a really though? Really? Suppose my affection is high-fiving. What you want me to do? And you don't like high-fiving.
Well, then you got to tell me that because you little...
So I have to tell you. But I have to teach you what it is I want.
No.
You have to tell me what it is you want.
If you're getting to know someone...
No, that's not true.
It breaks down the communication.
I think most of this could have been handled in the initial stages of your relationship. I don't think by communicating initially. If I was with Miss Seagrapes here, Newsom, and if I was, we would initial stages getting to know her. I would ask her questions. What do you like? Are you affectionate? And she said, no, buddy, I ain't into the holding hands. Then I will know from the break whether to choose, to take this further, or I could put up with her not holding hands. Because some people are just, we all love a different way.
That's true.
You don't like public affection?
Some people don't. Some people.
Truth.
I like to be honest. No, I don't.
Really?
No, I don't. I don't like public affection. Teach his own.
That's my point.
I like public affection.
When I say public affection, now there are certain things I like. In terms of touching my butt or something, or just kind of playing around with that.
Yeah.
But if you're talking about public affection, like kissing all the public, all kind of stuff, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not into that.
Some people don't.
No, I wouldn't. Nah.
I'm just saying there are people who are into, public displays of affection to the point that they want to be kissing and going that far in public. Now, if you want to simply
I'm talking about regular chivalry. I'm talking about just opening the door for a lady.
That's expected.
Things like that. I'm not talking about
some of that
sex scene in public.
But that's a different story. We won't talk about that. But the thing is, I kind of agree with Paradise in terms of a lot of those things should have been established from when we first started in the getting to know. I think a lot of people don't date. So that's a whole different story.
Yeah.
But in the first initial stages of getting to know each other, there are certain things that should be established. That, what do you like in public? Do you mind if I hold your hand? All those things I think should be established. Like
they have to be discussed.
No, but listen, everybody goes through different things. No, but guess what? Every relationship you go into is different. Let me tell you, and I can give you an example. I'm a very independent person. I probably could fix everything in my house myself. Hands down. But I want to let a man be a man. There was a time when I would do it all myself, or I would ask you to do it, and if you don't do it in a time frame that I want it done, I would just do it myself, but it would piss off the guy that I was with. Whereas I meet another guy who's okay with me doing everything. Every relationship you go into is going to be different.
One side
but you have to establish that within the first, in the first couple of months, I should say. It shouldn't even go beyond 3 months. And then also, like, in terms of holding the car door, I'm gonna sit in the car. I'm gonna wait for you to come around. And if you don't come around, I'm gonna be like.
Yeah, I mean, but I think things like that should be done.
No, but some guys will not do it.
I know,
because some women are okay with it.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's why I said every relationship is different, and you have to kind of get to know what the person likes or doesn't like, or what they're okay with and what they're not okay with.
I mean, even when I see relationships where like a woman is like, tired down or something, and she out there doing something that the guy really should be doing, like that's kind of confusing.
Like, I don't understand what you're talking about.
Like, tire flat, tire flat, or even putting gas in a car. Some guys will sit in the car and the girl out there like pumping gas.
Never have I seen it.
Really?
No, that happens. That happens in NASA.
You better look around.
No, you guys. No, that happens in NASA.
It has happened. I've seen it.
I haven't even.
Sorry, we got pump attendants, mind you, but on occasion I have seen women pump gas. A woman went out and pumped gas in the car. The guy is sitting in the car. She went inside the station.
It's all about what you allow. What you allow is what's going to happen as a woman. And some women are willing to accept the guy that, guess what, sits in the car and gives them the money and says, go ahead and pay for whatever, and he stays and he sits in the car. Some women are.
That's crazy.
I'm not going to accept
Ladies,
it. But there are women out there who will. There were no accepting of that.
Like, personally, I personally.
You got some guys who are simps who got women controlling them, and they. Well, listen,
what you accept and what you allow.
Two sides. I have this pet peeve, but I have women. They expect a man to come with a 6-figure salary, be driving his own car, own his own house, and the whole 9 yards. But usually, most of the women would come. Bring with a trickle load of kids and nothing to the table other than sex. I will say something else just now.
But who fault that is? Who fault that is that she only bringing one thing to the table? That's what you pick up. That's what you pick up.
No. I'm just saying. No, I'm simply saying.
Some of that is taught. I could speak for myself. We grew up in Miami before we moved over here, and I could say for a fact that I had an aunt who pretty much would tell you, you're not going to accept a man who can't do nothing for you. You're not going to have a man in your life who's not going to put.
But that's the original design.
No, because in all honesty, we're talking about traditional. If we want to talk about the original design of man, in all honesty, you're taking a woman out of her home where she's taken care of. Let's go back to the original. We're going back to the original before we move forward to where we are now.
Okay.
But in all honesty, in the original form of things, a woman wasn't supposed to be taken out, or a young lady was supposed to be taken out of her home unless it was a man who was able to do the same role as a father in terms of protecting her, taking care of her. If we want to be real, that's originally how it was. And unfortunately, we've moved to a point now where...
But hold on.
Why we got to hold on?
I'm just saying that's the original. Key word is the original. Now, of course, we now have women who are working, who are probably making either the same salary as a man or maybe even more in some cases, right? And now you have it's twisted, it's changed a little bit. But guess what? That woman still wants that man to be in that role. However, unfortunately, sometimes that woman makes it difficult for him to really what's the word? I'm so lost for it. To really be a man because she doesn't want to let him fully step it because I'm making more money than you. So you can't tell me. You can't tell me what you do. Or even if he is trying to do some things, she's making him feel like he ain't worth nothing because unfortunately black women are very good for making a man feel like he's not as valuable as he should be. If we want to speak honestly. And I watch a lot of Bahamian women. I'm embarrassing their men in public and talking down to them. I'm just saying those are some of the things that are the reason that chivalry is the way it is.
It's a man.
Some of it is us. Some of it is us.
Listen.
Some of it is y'all.
This is what I was initially saying from the onset that women have evolved. She said about the traditional man to do this, to take the woman out of the household, but yet they have evolved where they are not doing the traditional things. Hold on. She was making a point that the traditional man was to take the woman out of the household. Oh, you mean calm down.
I don't understand what
I'm trying to, if you listen. I was simply saying before I was rudely interrupted.
Go ahead.
What I was initially saying is, okay, the traditional man was like already stated that she was saying take the woman out of the household to do the traditional things like what the dad would do, take care of the woman, and the traditional woman was to stay home and to take care of the kids and be the CEO of the household and make sure that the homework was there, that. But that women have evolved. And, they're out, like she said, they got their education, they're out there making money, whatever, and they don't come home and cook like that no more. They do. I'm not saying, I'm not trying to say that, it's wrong for women to have a career. I'm just saying women have evolved, but yet you want to say, I still want this man with the traditional whatever, but you stop doing what you're supposed to be doing as a woman. And it's not fair.
Let me just add this, right?
Go ahead.
Due to that paradigm shift that he's speaking of, both of them spoke of it, right? There's a lot of men are now emasculated. All right?
Why is that?
That's the biggest.
Oh yeah.
A lot of men are emasculated.
Be emasculated.
A leader could be emasculated when he no longer has followers.
Why didn't you have followers, Terry?
Because if you are in a position that someone is viewed as more of a leader than you, how can you then lead? You can only lead yourself.
But
to be a leader, you have to have a follower.
Listen.
Hold on.
That's the reality of it. You have to have a follower as a leader.
So let me show you something.
That's how it works.
I sent out a text message earlier and I asked a few guys to tell me what it is they want from their lady. Right? Let me tell you some of the answers that they gave me. One, they want their lady to always look 110%. So your image is key. You want her to look like a swaggerific type of chick.
Like a pie.
Right? Well put together. Cleanliness is also very important.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Now listen to this next one. Independent woman. That's what they want. Okay? This is the majority of men.
Because I don't think a man wants a leash.
Exactly.
Nobody wants a leash.
Hold on. Stick a pin in that. Right? Loyalty. They want a playful chick, someone that, they could play with and talk to and laugh with. Sorry. Manipulation free. Cook and clean. That was the top of the list, by the way. Cook and clean was the top of the list.
Part of the traditional woman.
God-fearing.
Okay.
All right.
A confident woman. And a freak in the bedroom. Right? Now hold on now, before you go anywhere. As soon as
you agree with that list?
it's two things on that list which really stuck out to me based on what he just said.
What's stuck out?
Independent.
Okay.
Independent and confident. Now, if these are things you want, if these are things you want, my buddy,
listen,
you're gonna need to figure it out. Because if I'm gonna be independent and I'm gonna do for myself, I can't be everything all at once. I can't be an octopus all at once.
But yet you requesting this man to be everything. And come on,
what you doing? What you doing? Coming home and turning on the remote and throwing your foot up and watching TV.
Can I say something just to interject?
Go ahead.
I never spoke about independence. I'm not like.
You don't want an independent woman.
I'm not. Hold on. Let me specify this. I know we got independence coming up, right? We got independence coming up. We got independence coming up tomorrow, but I don't want you to confuse the meanings of independence here. If you are in a relationship, right? That's two people together. A ship is a vessel that's going to stay above water. So you in a relationship with somebody, you can't be discussing independence. Because if you're independent, you could be by yourself independent. You could be single in your corner. You could do whatever you do for yourself.
So you want your lady to be dependent on you?
Of course, and I'm dependent on her. That's how it works.
I want an independent.
I want someone that I can appreciate. Like if I fall and I don't want to be thinking, well, I got to just make sure I get myself back up because I ain't got nobody while I'm sinking into the sunken place. We're not interested in that. The point of a relationship is, my point is that when you are falling, I'm here to have you, and when I'm falling, you should be there to have me.
Hello, somebody. We gotta head into a break, but more relationship talk is on the next side. Keep it locked on the station that only gives you more 94.
Has dominated the talk show scene for more than 10 years. Legacy continues, bringing a fresh perspective, objective views and opinions, thought-provoking and insightful real talk.
Listen, you can't see the vision of a new leader if you don't give him the chance to show you the vision.
Professor Rudy Tinker,
I'll be your host
every week.
Weekdays from 10 to 12 on and call you live.
Good morning, Professor Tinker.
What you saying, brother?
Man, welcome home.
Professor Rudy Tinker is on More 94.
Parliamentary Act of 1991. You tell me 1991 today has been like 20-something years, and ain't nobody put some glasses on and reread this thing over and say this don't make no sense?
Oh, try something new, man. You got these young fellas there, these young little snappers. You holding them back with these old farts, man. Throw them out to the yard with the rest. You guys are awesome. I really like you.
Entertainment is on More.
It's another 494 Summer of Fun, and Buddy Hield Basketball is back. This year, it's going to be bigger than ever.
The New Orleans Pelicans select Buddy Hield.
Off his record-setting rookie season in the National Basketball Association, drafted first round of the NBA draft to the New Orleans Pelicans, where he lit up the three-point line. And now for the Sacramento Kings, Shavano Buddy Hield, straight out of 8 Mile Rock, Grand Bahama, is a true Bahamian son of the soul.
Buddy Hield. Here's a three ball.
Winner of the 2016 John R. Wooden Award, Naismith Men's College Player of the Year 2016, Big 12 Conference Men's Basketball Player of the Year 2016, and Best Male College Athlete SP Award 2016, just to name a few. This coming July 28 and 29. Welcome Buddy and his friends as he hosts his annual basketball summer workshop at the Sir Kendall Gel Isaacs Gymnasium in Nassau. Parents, sign up your girls and boys and get ready to have some fun. Learn about basketball, teamwork, and be empowered to be the best that they can be.
Some of the life lessons my mom has taught me is that the road is not for the fastest or the swiftest, but it's for those who enjoy to the end.
For more information on this exciting opportunity, email us at buddyhealdbsw@gmail.com or download the More 94 app for more information. Buddy Hield Basketball and another More 94 Summer of Fun coming this July. You don't want to miss it.
Tap back, Buddy Hield. You know, you called it. He's so athletic, so good around the rim.
Brought to you by K1 Distributors and Wholesalers, Image Investment, Alive, DigiPrint, Caribbean Bottling Company, Sugar, Purity Bakery, Apex Awards and Signing, Vitamol, Stone Arc Sports Management, Custom Computers Limited, Original Patty, Janae's Uniform Center, Commonwealth Bank, Cable Bahamas, Burger King, and of course, More 94, because more entertainment is on More 94.
You're You're listening to More 94, a service of More FM Company Limited. Broadcast on 94.90 megahertz in New Providence, Grand Bahama, and surrounding islands. On the web at www.more94fm.com. We are the Bahamas Superstation.
Want to ask a question or contribute to today's show? The numbers to dial are 341-6673 or toll free 1-242-300-6673. WhatsApp a message at 816-8187. And we're back, people. Before we left, we were discussing the roles of a male and a female. So, I have a question from a Casey on our WhatsApp platform. And she says, people say, leave me as you found me, meaning you met me like this. Don't try to change me because, is there something wrong with trying to upgrade your partner? I don't want us to go into that at the moment. We don't have, much time to really answer the question. But, Casey, I want to say, people, you could be anything you want to be at the end of the day. And if they found you a certain way or you found them a certain way, I think everybody should kind of contribute to what you become if they want you to be more or better. If they found you a certain way, they shouldn't leave you that way. You should become more than you met them as. In other words, what do you guys feel?
I personally think that a relationship is about acceptance and not tolerance. So if you accept the person as they are and you meet them that way, you should accept them and be able to grow with them, not tolerate or try to change who they are. If you're trying to change who they are, then you should just go look for another person.
That person isn't for you?
Yeah, that person just isn't for you.
I don't agree. I think you should you guys should better each other, propel each other to greatness. So if I met you, pop down like they say, I shouldn't leave you in that state. I should.
No, not a pop down. We're not talking about the state of living. We're talking about the attitude, the personal behaviors, the personal preferences, those things.
No, what I'm saying is, I want to be with someone. I may have a funky attitude, and it may take Newson to point it out to me because I may love her. The hardest gangsters usually let them guards to that one woman. So
for a woman,
one particular woman, and that's what I'm saying. And to everybody else, he's mean, he's a gangster, but to that one woman, so I'm saying I want someone to better me in a relationship.
It's just the way you said that. What I'm saying is that she has to accept you to do that.
You shouldn't accept
as you are.
She has to accept you as you are to be able to facilitate your change. To facilitate your change, she has to accept you.
If she tolerates
you, then she just ain't,
If she's trying to better me.
Yes. I agree. I totally agree. So Casey, some say that maybe the guy that you're with is not the guy for you at the moment. Maybe you want to toss that one and go to another one. And then we have another question. My boyfriend says I am supposed to answer my phone every time he calls. Is this a female role in a healthy relationship consistent with the biblical request to be submissive? Nah, don't get submissive and mix up. I don't think that's submission. I think that's. What do you think?
I
answer your phone every time I call you.
No, that's not realistic. No.
How busy am I?
Right.
Because I can tell you for a fact, especially with me with my life, if you're a guy in my life, you have to accept the fact that my life is going to be that busy, and I will not always be available to answer the phone. So to me, that's a little bit of insecurity.
Yeah.
Because exactly, and the thing is, that means that if you don't answer the call, he's gonna be freaking out.
Hello.
There's some jealousy in there.
Get out of that.
Insecure.
Sometimes all you have to do is forget what you feel and remember what you deserve. Being irreplaceable to someone requires being different from everyone else. There is no rule book that tells you how to be you because you already are. Be the best you can be, and the rest of the pieces will fall in place. We can design template after template for love, but love is so wild a thing to tame. Until next time, love hard. I am your girl, Sly, and this is SLYTalk. you heard here today and want to be a part of the steamy conversations discussed here on SLYTalk? Like us, follow us, and join the conversation on Facebook or on Instagram at SLYTalk. Also, visit the SLYTalk YouTube page for today's show and previous SLYTalk episodes. Never miss another show.
More entertainment is on More 94.